Hi there. So in this video, I want to kind of hand you your power back. If you are feeling stuck, getting caught up in states of frustration, disempowering states, maybe even anger that things aren't working in your business. You're not getting the clients, you're not getting even any inquiries, you're not booking discovery calls, no matter what you seem to do. And that can really create these disempowering states of being. So I want to help to create a mindset shift for you that will start to re-engage your power, remobilize yourself so you feel back in control and back into action taking mode, an inspired action taking mode. So I want you to first of all start with the result. So I've got my whiteboard out, put result at the top here. Because what you find is you tend to get caught up in a pattern, and it's a loop, and it's disempowering, and it's insidious because it keeps like cycling you round and round and round, and it's very hard to get off. Once you're kind of caught up in it, it's very hard to step out of it. So in this exercise, I want to really help you kind of like put a chock under the wheel of that pattern, so you halt it in its tracks and then get on some new tracks, more empowering tracks. So starting with the result, let's look at a result that you may be perceiving right now in your business, and that result simply is a lack of clients. Okay, so that's the common one, a lack of coaching clients, no leads, no discovery calls. And so you're perceiving that result right now in your business. So as you see that result will trigger a series of thought patterns. Okay, so if we were to move around your loop, you then have thoughts. Okay, so when you perceive the results of, oh my God, an empty coaching calendar, no clients, the bank account is getting a little bit thin on the ground, and so it can create thoughts such as, for God's sake, what's going on? What's wrong with me? Why is nobody reaching out? There must be I must be missing something. I'm working really hard. Why is this not working? What else have I got here? Why is no one engaging? I'm so small. This is humiliating. So all these thoughts start to come in as a result of perceiving the result. So as you're having all of these thought patterns, because I call them like mentations, negative mentations, then that does is it creates a biochemical shitstorm, for want of a better word. It creates a whole, like a chemical rush of negative emotions. So as you move around the loop, you then start to feel a specific way. So you then generate your feelings. So what are the feelings that are a result of these thoughts? Well, more often than not, we talked about, you may feel angry, you may feel frustrated because you're showing up and nobody's responding. You may start to feel insecure. You may start to feel out of integrity. I'm a coach, I'm doing great, life's great, but deep inside you're in a lot of pain. You're feeling perhaps some shame, disappointment, and that frustration, as I said. So when you think about all of those feelings, or some or all of them, are flooding your body, how you feel affects how you behave and act. So as we move around the cycle, we've then got what action you take from this state of being. So more often than not, if you're in that disempowering feeling, then you're going to procrastinate. You're going to then feel overwhelmed because you don't know where to start. You're going to stall. You're going to put yourself out there a lot less. You're going to pull back and withdraw. One of my clients this week, when we did this exercise, said, I tend to pretend that everything's okay and stick my head in the sand. And so that's another behavioral reaction to what's going on inside your body. Somebody else may push even harder, but that pushing harder, that action is coming from a place of fear and desperation. So this is where you then start to close and perpetuate the loop, because as you act from that place, whatever your action is in response to that disempowered state, is then it then creates the result. So round the loop you go. It's very, very hard to get off. So what do we do in this instance? If that's sounding familiar, if you're like, oh my God, this is really resonating, you want to come in at this point and change the thoughts. And this is where you have absolute control. So for example, same result, you're looking at a result, no clients, bank account getting thin, empty coaching calendar. And so the thoughts could sound like, okay, I understand that I can change this now. My power is in the now. I understand that the results I'm seeing today are a result of yesterday's negative stinking thinking. And I understand that I can change how I think right now and change my results for tomorrow. You could perhaps say, I am excited by the prospect that I have the power to change this. You could start reflecting on, I have clients that absolutely love me. I am powerful. I have everything I need to turn this around. I am resourceful. So you start to change the thinking. From there, you start to experience new feelings, feelings of excitement, feelings of being empowered, optimistic, feeling successful, feeling joyful, feeling determined, feeling in integrity once again. And so as you start to feel those feelings, those empowered feelings drive your next action. So you might then think, right, I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to put myself out there. I'm going to be more consistent. I'm going to hit go live and just share what I love to talk about. I am going to I don't know what else you're going to do. I'm going to create some more posts. I'm going to create a content schedule. I'm going to stick to my promises. So you start to act in a very different way and respond and behave in a different way. And immediately as you do that, you start to generate a next level of result. And you start to prove to yourself and you keep going. This is the place where you have all of your power right now to change your results. So I hope you found this helpful. If you want, give me feedback, write in the comments below if you've got any questions or thoughts on this. But grab your journal, start to just throw it out on paper, all of the thoughts and feelings that are causing you to feel disempowered and immobilized. Objectify what's inside of you, and then you can have that perspective that will re-empower you.